to Make It Happen Monday. Do you want to know the secrets to making your diet changes truly stick? I hope you do, because unless they truly stick, you're not getting anywhere. The great news is that the last decade has brought us a flood of new science showing us the way, and I want to share the crucial guideposts with you today. And some of these are going to be really counterintuitive. First up, begin with full acceptance of where you are right now. And that is because resistance to what is really is a massive energy suck. In other words, full acceptance of where you are now, no matter how big a journey you have, is incredibly freeing, incredibly liberating. So that's step number one. Number two, seek the inspiration and the motivation to change from the things that give your life meaning, your core values, your purpose. We call this intrinsic values. And what studies show very clearly is that intrinsic values are profoundly more motivating than extrinsic values like, oh, I want to fit into these old pair of jeans. Okay, so that is not going to get you there. What's going to get you there is, let me do these things for the things that make me want to live, like my family and a job I love and my faith, and again, core values. Next, learn and focus on the why. And if you follow my teaching, you will know that I always focus on the why, because I know as a behavior change expert that you have to know the why, because the why is what triggers an emotional response. And you can't change your behavior without first having a change of heart. So it takes feeling, it takes emotion for you to change. And for example, do you really know why dark leafy greens are so great for you? Or do you really know why the great white hazards are so horrible for you? So focus and learn the why, because it's going to trigger that emotional and feeling response. Next up, approach healthy eating as a journey. Diets don't work. What is the data? In most 10% of people that go on diets have long-term success. What works is permanent lifestyle changes. So if you approach healthy eating as this wonderful, exciting journey that promises to deliver all sorts of treasures along the way, you are way more apt to be successful. And the good news is you can take that journey one step at a time. In fact, you can take the steps that suit you one step at a time. You might want to be a fast stepper or a slow stepper. It doesn't matter, because what we see, people that have the most success changing their behavior permanently usually do make no more than 1 to 3 changes at a time. So go to the beat of your own drum and implement the changes in the context of your current life and how you can do it. And one step at a time is absolutely fine. Begin with things that seem the most doable and the easiest to do. This is very important, and something that most people really get wrong. They say, oh, I'm going to go on this diet, or I'm going to change the way I eat, and they start with things that for them are really hard and arduous. That's not what you want to do. If you begin with things that seem really easy and really doable, what it does is it boosts your self-efficacy, which is your belief in yourself that you can actually change. So start with easiest and progress forward from that point, because the more success you have, the greater your self-efficacy, the easier it's going to be to do the hard things later on. So again, that's lots of very valuable evidence-based wisdom that I hope you will take to heart, because I want you to have long-term full success and know that I am always cheering you on in your healthy living journey. Thank you. Speaking of the why, if you want to know all of the why behind healthy eating, then I urge you to read my Eat Right for Life book, What is the Healthiest Way to Eat and Why? That is what that book is. you know, if there's one bit of feedback I get from my book, it is universally, Dr. Rand, thank you so much for explaining the why in a way that I can truly get it.